everyone, my name is Maria and this is Knitting as Therapy. Today I decided to check some of the cardigans ideas that I found as probably fast knits that we will be able to finish till the end of this winter and be able to even wear them as soon as possible. So let's check some pattern ideas that I collected for this video. I have created chunky cardigans selection on Ravelry, so you are free to check it in the description below to find any of the patterns we will talk today about there and to find some details about it. Before we will start, I want to remind you to follow my channel for more videos. Don't forget to support me with some like or comment if you find this video useful for you. And let me know if there is something to improve. I'm always ready to check some of your feedbacks and improve my videos for you. As I decided to create such a chunky cardigans selection, I want also to highlight that there is now no particular order, or they are not selected by like most favorite, least favorite one. I consider all of them nice depending on the needs and to have some variety of additional garments in your wardrobe. Some of them I have myself. As you can see, I am also wearing cardigan today. It's Pride and Pearls cardigan by Kutova Kika. It was a test knit that I participated in. Mine is made using 100% superwash merino wool yarn by Mondial. It's called Superwool. And 2 strands of alpaca silk yarn. So it adds a huge halo to this cardigan, and also I think such a noticeable amount of silk in the yarn itself and in the final garment makes it not peel. That's just my observation. Probably, of course, superwash merino wool is the reason of it, but I think silk also changes a lot in the final garment. You can consider this one also as an idea for your knitted cardigans that is not part of chunky cardigans selection, because for this bundle I was trying to select nothing such complicated as this pattern, because there are like lots of details, some bubbles, cablings, seat stitch, double knitted blankets, so lots of details. Also on the back there is a big diamond ornament, so this one is not part of it, but you can check more details about this cardigan in the first episode of my knitting podcast. I've described there a lot of details about this one, and we can move to my selection of the chunky cardigans. I will be using my laptop, so checking some notes to not miss some important details. And the first one I wanted to mention here will be Elah cardigan by Isabell Kraemer. It's made with 100% merino wool yarn. It's worsted weight yarn, so it's a quite chunky edition using 4.5 and 5mm needles. The cardigan is made seamlessly by top-down construction. So you make these front parts with lace pattern, and then go back to the back part and continue working it on the stockinette. Also, I can see that there is some short rows added to the back for the better shaping, and the ribbing on the hem and on the sleeves. Also, this one is quite can be considered as quite easy one to make, because these front blankets are also knitted together with front parts of this cardigan. The main part of the knitting is made on 5mm needles, and 4.5mm needles are used for all the ribbons. So I think this one just flies on your needles. The suggested positive is approximately 28, like 25-30 centimeters. Positive is recommended for this pattern. That also should be considered while selecting this one. It is available in 9 different sizes. I think it may be used like elevated piece, not a simple stockinette cardigan, still something interesting using the lace, and still quite a quick knit. The next one is Audrey Jacket by Cheryl Mokhari, made with a boucle yarn. This one is made also on 5mm needles for the main part and 4.5mm needles for all the ribbons, using bulky weight yarn. So it depends which one you will select. You can select something warmer or a bit thinner depending on your needs. This one is available in 11 different sizes, with a suggested positive is probably 8 to 10 centimeters. It should fit the bust circumference starting with 75 centimeters up until 150 centimeters. Quite wide range of sizes selection. Also, I like it in this light color that is on designers' photos. I think this one even may be used as a regular jacket, as additional layer on top of some sweaters, if you like, to make it warmer a bit, and still quite a quick knit. That's our main focus for this video. So I like the idea with such a jacket / cardigan, depending on the yarn used and the styling, of course. The next one is cardigan number 6 by my favorite since Knitwear, also a lace pattern that I selected for this one, made using bulky weight yarn with 6mm needles for the main part and 4.5mm needles for the ribbon. It has like quite relaxed wide feet, 5 different sizes, starting with 103 centimeters of bust circumference in the finished garment up until 127 centimeters. The next cardigan that we will talk about is Oversized Seasons Cardigan. So it's an oversized version of the Seasons Cardigan by Ozetta. I decided to select this one because that's just my taste. I like more oversized fit for my garments. This one is available in 9 different sizes for the bust circumference, starting with 97 up until 172 centimeters. This one is made using worsted weight yarn on 5mm needles for the body part and 4mm needles for the ribbon. This cardigan has like more of a vintage style with a V-neck, and as it's worsted weight yarn, on the photos I thought that it's brioche or something like this, but it's just a regular stockinette, well, one by one ribbon, one by one ribbed cardigan. So no, not a lot of overthinking, just a regular, simple and fast knit using worsted weight yarn. The next one, it's Olive Cardigan by Knitting for Olive. It includes 8 different sizes for approximately final garment to be starting with 90 centimeters until 141 centimeter. This one, of course, is suggested to be made with knit-on for olive merino wool yarn with silk mohair. So depending on the size, you should select the needles. If it's for some selection of for XS, XL, 3XL, it's 6.5 millimeter needles for the lace. It's 5 millimeter needles for the ribbons. If it's some smaller sizes, of course, it depends on the lace pattern that you will use. It's 6 millimeter needles and 4.5 millimeter needles for the ribbon itself. The next one, I think, it's also very interesting one because I have made one myself. It's a Novice cardigan chunky edition by Petiteknit. Calls for bulky weight yarn using 7 and 6 millimeter needles, 7 millimeter needles for the body part and 6 millimeter needles for the ribbon. And this one is quite quick knit because I made it myself during a week, I guess. The pattern is available in 9 different sizes, starting with 80 centimeters bust circumference up until 150 centimeters. I've made one myself and I can say that it's quite oversized fit that has like approximately 15 centimeters of positive ease, but as I used quite light yarn, it was 100% alpaca yarn undyed by Concept by Katya. It was extremely light but still very warm cardigan for me. All the increases are done in round, quite similar to the color works, for example. So it's quite easy knit. As for me, you just go with a stockinette. Even the blankets for the buttons are done with a 1x1 ribbon, so it's a very fast knit, especially a good one for your first cardigan, for example. If you are considering something like this, it's a great option to try. I can say that quite similar idea but a bit different construction has a Darling cardigan. That's the next one we will talk about, by Veronica Lindberg. That is made on 5 millimeter needles for the stockinette and 3 millimeter needles for the ribbon. The suggested yarn is a scentless garn worsted alpaca. It is available in 9 different sizes, and the approximate positive is like 20 to 30 centimeters. It's a quite cropped cardigan with a V-neck, with an interesting construction, with some shaping on the shoulders and built-in sleeves. Also may be made on with some lightweight yarn, even with several strands of mohair, for example. It's like a quick throw-on piece that you can make by yourself if you would like having some easy knitted V-neck cardigan. The next one that I wanted to talk about is Magnolia Chunky Cardigan by Camilla Vad. This one is made with a DK weight yarn, using 6 millimeter needles and 5 millimeter needles for the ribbon. There are also interesting detail with the bubbles on this cardigan with round yoke and creases. And I think it's also quite cropped version of this cardigan. That's why it will also be quite a quick knit that you can make for yourself. It is available in 6 different sizes, starting with chest circumference from 93 centimeters up until 143 centimeters. I love this design because of this detail when the ornament itself transfers into the ribbon. on the body and on the sleeves. I think that the idea of such design is quite original and interesting. So that's why I consider even to make this one for myself. The next one is a chunky Dalia V-neck cardigan solo by Lene Holme Samsøe or leknit. This one is made with fingering weight yarn hold with silk mohair using a 7mm and 6mm needles, 6mm for the ribbon itself and 7mm for the stockinette. This one is available in 7 different sizes for the bust circumference, starting with 96 centimeters up until 128 centimeters wideness. You see that there is some lace design on the shoulders. Of course, it should be considered while selecting such a pattern, because this area on the arms when you start the sleeves is very risky for being too wide or too tight, with a different patterns usage there. And the last one that I wanted to share today is Miles shirt jacket by Ozetta, made using iron weight yarn on 6mm needles for the main part and 5mm needles for the ribbon. I like this one because it has such a shirt-like look, especially with this sleeve detail. It looks really nice, and if you select like the proper iron weight yarn for it, it will even have its shape like such a rustic and fixed one. So this can be like a nice throw-on piece, like an additional layer for the outfit. This one is available in 9 different sizes for the bust circumference, starting with 109 centimeters up until 180 centimeters. Probably it should have like up to 30 centimeters of positive, is like extremely oversized version of the shirt. This shirt is made top down with some round increases, short rows on the back and built-in sleeves. Also, you can see that the ribbon on the front blankets for the buttons are also made with 1x1 ribbon. So quite an easy and quick pattern that you can make for yourself till the end of this winter. For my taste, I can highlight this Magnolia chunky cardigan that I mentioned because it has different like techniques, including some lace and ribbon and stockinette, like everything together. And one more that I would like to make for myself, I think probably will be cardigan number 6, because such a lightweight looking cardigan, it's mentioned in the pattern that it may be made with several strands of mohair. I have something in stash for such kind of knitted garments, so I like the idea to make such one for myself. Maybe for the spring, we will see. And I think this was it for today. Let me know if you like some of these patterns, or maybe you have made some of them. Let me know in the comments below. Please follow for more videos. Leave a like if you find this video interesting and useful for you. So see you in the next videos. Bye bye.